Immersion is overrated. As you may heard, some people have spent thousands of hours binge watching Netflix shows in their target language and made an Anki card for every single word that they don't know and memorized it just to magically speak fluently like a native the second they try to speak. And I really doubt that, just because input alone will not make you fluent in speaking. You need one form of output or another to actually spit meaningful phrases spontaneously and not think about the structure of the sentences and the pronunciation. You might say, of course you can, by listening to natives talk for hours will eventually get you used to how they make their sentences and how they say them, and you will be able to act the same as them. That logic is true, but your brain doesn't do things that aren't needed. If you just watch German movies, for example, your brain will make its most effort to understand how the language works. But since you are not speaking any, your brain will mark speaking as irrelevant since it doesn't affect you. I, for example, can understand all written and spoken French, yet I cannot form a single coherent sentence that won't make a French speaker beat the living baguette out of me. The reason for that is just because I have been exposed to French everywhere in school, hospitals, science stores, but since I don't need to speak it to get through my daily life, I didn't develop the need to speak it. And it's not only me. If you ask any guy with bilingual parents, he'll tell you that he understands what his parents are saying, but he can't speak. But don't worry, speaking to people isn't the only form of output. Just shadowing and trying to pronounce the words is by itself a form of output. But what if I make a mistake and have an accent? That's what you're supposed to do. Make mistakes, have an accent. You continue through your language learning journey, you filter out any mistakes in the grammar or pronunciation. This is my very simple approach to language learning. First, get a feel of the target language. Don't use Duolingo, don't use any language learning app. Just pull out some media of the language you're learning that you enjoy and use subtitles, that's fine. Do this until you pick up some words, like for Japanese, if you're watching anime, pick up Ohayo, meaning good morning, or Baka, or Konnichiwa, or whatever. When you feel you picked up the rhythm, now you start learning. And how to learn a language depends on you and what you like to do. If you like classes, go with that. If you like to grind Anki, go with that. As long as you pick up the essential vocab and grammar structure, it's fine. Now continue watching the media you like in the target language and try to output. You're gonna sound like an American tourist, but it's fine. Just keep doing that. Consume, understand, output, and repeat. Yeah, that's basically it.